Hello everyone, welcome back to English Shadow Spark. I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to listen, repeat, and improve our English fluency together. Our topic is very interesting and emotional. Today we will talk about Elizabeth's untold story. So relax your mind, breathe slowly, and speak with me. Let us begin. Elizabeth was not born to live an easy life. She was born into a world where people expected perfection. From childhood, she learned one important thing. She learned that she must stay strong even when she feels weak inside. She learned that she must smile even when she wants to cry. She learned that she must stay calm even when life feels heavy. People saw Elizabeth as a symbol. They saw her as a powerful woman. They saw her as someone who had everything. They saw her as someone who had everything, but very few people knew what was happening behind her eyes. Very few people understood her silent struggles. Very few people knew her real life and feelings. Elizabeth's life looked royal from outside. Big places, beautiful dresses, famous people, bright cameras, respect and honor. But inside her heart, her life was not always bright. Sometimes it was lonely, sometimes it was confusing, sometimes it was full of pressure. When Elizabeth became queen, her life changed completely. She was still young, she was still learning, but suddenly the whole world was watching her. Every step she took was judged, every word she spoke was analyzed, every decision she made was questioned. She had to be careful all the time. She could not live like a normal woman. She could not go anywhere freely. She could not talk to everyone openly. She could not show her emotions easily because a queen is expected to be perfect. But Elizabeth was human. She had feelings like everyone else. She had fears like everyone else. She had pain like everyone else. She had dreams like everyone else. But she had to hide most of them. Many times, Elizabeth wanted a simple life, a peaceful morning, a normal family dinner, a quiet walk outside, a life without rules, a life without cameras, a life where she could be herself. But her duty was bigger than her personal wishes. Duty became her daily life. Duty became her identity. Duty became her strength. But duty also became her cage. Because when you live only for duty, you forget your own happiness. And when you forget your own happiness, you slowly become tired inside. One untold part of Elizabeth's story is her loneliness. People think she was never alone because she had staff, she had security, she had a big family, she had millions of people, but still she was lonely because loneliness is not about being alone physically. Loneliness is about feeling unseen emotionally. Loneliness is about not being able to share your real thoughts. Loneliness is about carrying responsibilities alone. And Elizabeth carried responsibilities every single day. She also faced many emotional storms in her family. Family problems are painful for anyone, but for Elizabeth, it was more difficult because her family issues became public news. Her family issues became headlines. Her family issues became gossip. And she had to stay silent. She had to stay strong even when her heart was breaking. She had to stay calm even when she wanted to scream. She had to stay dignified even when she felt helpless. Elizabeth lived in a world where she could not say, I am tired. She could not say, I need a break. She could not say, I am hurt because people did not want a tired queen. People wanted a strong queen. People wanted a perfect queen. But real strength is not about being perfect. Real strength is about continuing even when life hurts. Real strength is about standing again after failing. Real strength is about controlling emotions when you are deeply emotional. Elizabeth also had to make hard decisions. Decisions that could make people unhappy. Decisions that could create anger. Decisions that could change history. And even if she felt unsure, she had to look confident. Sometimes she made decisions that people did not understand. Sometimes she stayed silent when people wanted answers. Sometimes she looked cold when she was actually protecting herself. Because when you are in power, people misunderstand you easily. Another untold truth is that Elizabeth sacrificed many personal moments. She missed private happiness. She missed simple freedom. She missed normal friendships. She missed being treated like a regular woman. She could not choose her life completely. Her life was already chosen by her role, and she accepted it, not because it was easy, but because she believed it was her responsibility. Elizabeth's story is not only about crowns and gold, it is about discipline. It is about patience. It is about emotional control. It is about silent strength. It is about living for others. Sometimes she smiled for the world, and still she continued, day after day, year after year, decade after decade. One more untold part of Elizabeth's story is that she lived with constant fear. Fear of mistakes, fear of losing respect, fear of disappointing people, fear of breaking tradition, fear of being judged. And this fear never fully left her, because when you are a leader, you are never fully free. Your life becomes a public life. Your personal life becomes a public story, and your silence becomes a message. Elizabeth's untold story teaches us something powerful. It teaches us that success is not always happiness. It teaches us that respect is not always peace. It teaches us that power is not always freedom. Sometimes the strongest people suffer silently. Sometimes the most respected people feel lonely. Sometimes the most powerful people feel trapped. But Elizabeth also teaches us something beautiful. She teaches us to stay calm in storms. She teaches us to stay stable in change. She teaches us to stay focused on duty. She teaches us to keep going even when we are tired. Her life was not perfect, but her discipline was strong. Her patience was deep. Her mind was trained. Her heart was controlled. And that is why her story remains unforgettable. So, the next time you hear the name Elizabeth, do not think only about the crown. Think about the woman behind the crown. Think about the woman behind the role. Think about the silent emotions behind the royal smile. Because sometimes the untold story is the real story, and sometimes the quiet pain is the deepest pain. And sometimes the strongest person is the one who never shows weakness. Thank you so much for shadowing with me today. If you like this fluent English practice, please like, share, and subscribe to English Shadow Spark. Keep practicing daily, keep speaking confidently, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care, and stay strong.